What's going on, everyone? It's the Cruzin Podcast, another episode. We just saw Euphoria episode 2 last night. We got some thoughts. We got some questions.
Smash me about me.
What's that commercial?
The Lincoln.
I don't remember the lyrics. What you don't want to look? You can't move forward if you're looking back or some shit.
Yeah, it's for a car commercial, but it's like super dramatic.
Sometimes you gotta go back to actually move forward. And I don't mean going back to reminisce or chase ghosts. I mean going back to see where you came from.
We need a Matthew McConaughey voiceover for the podcast. Now, in today's episode of Cruzin Podcast.
All right, that's enough.
All right. What's going on, guys? Cruzin. That's enough. We're going to talk about Euphoria today, episode 2. It was a good episode, a really good episode. It left us on our toesies, left us on the edge.
Do you have it?
Do you have it? First things first, obviously if you haven't seen the episode, we're going to talk about what happens in this episode. Just throwing that out there. But one of the main things I wanted to mention, I think this episode really takes the story further. I really like this episode. I feel like, the tension is there. There's some good stuff. And again, I really feel like the Fez storyline with Lexi and then Nate's dad, Cal.
Yeah.
Cal starting to get in the mix again. That Cal guy needs to go.
And then I see him in a few movies. He looks familiar.
Yeah. No, that's not him. He's not the villain from Disturbia, is he?
No.
No, boss.
No.
But it's really good. There's tension. There's a scene like with Fez, and so first things first. Obviously, the dad is trying to figure out who beat up his son. Obviously, right? And he kind of goes from there. Cassie, he has a feeling that Cassie knows something because Cassie's mom is worried about her, stuff like that. She's kind of like losing it because her and Nate have this electricity. There's clearly more going on with Nate and Cassie there. Nate's dad is kind of like trying to figure out what's, who beat up my son and all that stuff. And Cassie's not the smartest character in this show. And I like that we have a character like Lexi that's kind of like, you're a fucking idiot, Because I feel like Lexi's really the only smart character. Like, Lexi is like what the audience is thinking, and I like that. That's cool. She's just like, you're an idiot. Why would you say that? He was bluffing. He wasn't going to call the cops.
Yeah, because she ratted out Fez.
Yeah, and then
Lexi,
but Lexi got a little thing for Fez, and I like it. I like the dynamic here. And Lexi goes to that gas station.
Yeah, the memes are pretty funny. The memes are.
Yeah. Lexi goes to that gas station to see Fez, and I think she thinks that Fez is having like something with Faye.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah. But she thinks there's something going on there, and there's like that back and forth. I like that scene a lot. That was a good scene, because he's happy to see her and stuff. Nate's dad, Cal, comes in, and he sees who this guy is, kind of threatens him a little bit.
And then you have Ashtray in the back ready.
Yeah, Ashtray with the gun and the. It was a good scene. And Lexi being there, seeing all this, and
because her thing was always like being quiet, never saying anything.
And now she's definitely gonna.
And I feel like that scene was kind of her like, wait, do I say something, not say something?
Yeah,
because it was kind of giving more backstory of her, like with Rue.
Yeah, because she could make an impact, but she's too scared to speak up. Like with Rue, she didn't really stick up and say, and she overdosed.
And she overdosed.
And then with here, it was like, do you tell Fez or are you gonna let him possibly die? Which we were freaking out in that scene because it was like a back, it was cutting back and forth between
both sisters,
Fez and Lexi, with the dad coming in with his gun in his pocket, and then we had a scene with Nate and Cassie, but they were like. He took her to like this abandoned construction where they're building houses.
I thought something was gonna happen.
I thought either Cassie was gonna die or Fez was gonna die. I was like, if this guy kills, one of my two favorite characters so far in the show. If you kill Cassie, I'm gonna freak out. That's my honey bun. That's my honey bun.
Don't you hurt Cassie?
Don't you hurt Cassie? That girl's an angel. Don't hurt Fez.
Because
he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is a nice guy. He's actually a really nice drug dealer.
He's a very nice. It's like a Pineapple Express. Hey, man. But he's a really good. Like,
I thought that with that Cassie, I thought like, is the building gonna fall or something? Like,
I thought it was gonna be like Nate. Like I thought he was gonna snap for a second when they're arguing and she falls off or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, because the way he was setting it up, it was like one of those scenes.
And then they just decided to go for it on the unfinished house.
She is a little dramatic.
Yeah, it is showing her like emotional state in this, and then Nate is just kind of like, come on, like, and then he tries to break up with her.
When she texted him, I think us having sex was a mistake.
He's like, don't ever put that in writing again. It's so true. And then you start to see, like the stakes are high for Nate because Maddie has the CD from his dad. So if Maddie
and she's seen it,
wants to,
but that's the thing where people were kind of like, wait, but she's just talking to Jules, so like normally.
I feel like,
but it has to be that because we went back and saw the scene again.
Yeah.
And the way she was like freaking out when she saw it, she was like, "What the fuck did I just watch?"
But
it has to be with the
maybe she doesn't know it's Jules.
I think because of the camera angle.
The camera angle. All she saw was him doing. Yeah. Maybe because that there's stakes there. Because that's why Nate is just like, we cannot piss off Maddie. And meanwhile, what's going on with him and Cassie there? I thought, oh my god, either Cassie
I think what's gonna happen is he's gonna go back with Maddie just to get that CD, and
then that's when he's gonna just, I'm breaking free.
Oh, wait, does he know that Maddie has it? I don't think he knows.
No, he doesn't.
Actually, no, because he was taking a shower and that's when she took it.
Yeah, so he doesn't even. Oh no! You remember he couldn't find the CD.
Yeah, but
he doesn't know that she has it. Yeah, so this is gonna be interesting. You see, like that. This is the good stuff of the show because it's like, oh shit. And I think that obviously that scene with the dad threatening Fez, and then Nate with Cassie. I thought, oh my god, one of these two are gonna die.
It's more about them than like Rue. This episode, like Rue's kind of there, like she's kind of just doing like her thing.
Yeah, and it'll come into the mix because Rue's with Fez. It'll come into the mix, but that was a really good scene. And then obviously none of them die, luckily, because I was gonna freak.
I don't think they'll kill.
I just turn off the TV.
I don't think no character's gonna die.
I don't know, but it was a good scene.
And maybe it's Fez, but
no. It was really good, and from there, I really like the scene too with Nate and his dad when he's like, I want to talk to you. He's like, you want to tell me? He's like, do you want to tell me why some drug dealer beat the shit out of you? And again, it was a really good scene because we're so used to this Cal character being in control the whole time throughout the first season. And even here, he's, threatening Cassie almost like with, I can call the cops and we can find out ourselves. And he kind of knows Lexi's lying. He's used to just being this dominant character, this controlling character. And when we see his face, when Nate is like, you remember that classmate you fucked, Jules? Well,
she told
her friend who was friends with that drug dealer, and maybe I was sticking up for you. And he was like, fuck. Like his face, right?
No, but the
all
way
that
he
power
says it,
just.
The way he was like, do you have it?
It was really well acted because his initial reaction was so real. He was just like, like you can tell, you could just feel like that sinking feeling because now he just confronted this guy, and now you can get fucked over. You can go to jail basically, and
fucked a teenager.
Yeah, and so when he tells, "Do you have it?" And Nate just kind of smiling because now that power just shifted over to Nate, and obviously that's always been their dynamic, is that having just this like just dominating presence. Now Nate has that. Where does it go from there? Because Nate doesn't know where the CD is. He was freaking out. They showed him in the episode. He was like, where the fuck is it? So, but I think he likes the idea of him having this power over his dad now. Like, I know. And like, these people know. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be like, hey, bud. Hey, Fez. Hey, we're cool, right?
One thing I was trying to figure out is the intro when Nate was going through that whole memory thing with Cassie. But every time he was, it kept, like, if you noticed it, like, it kept throwing Jules. It kept popping up randomly.
When I think they were texting each other, I feel like they did form a bond. like texting each other and stuff like that, but they didn't really know. Well, he knew who she was, but she didn't know it was him. But I think they kind of did form something there. Because I mean, remember with her, she did have like a connection. She thought it was real.
It was like him doing like a sex scene with Cassie.
She was in the
but it kept cutting, like it was like a quick cut of
Jules, and it was her taking a nude basically. So he has those thoughts of her when they were texting, because when they were messaging each other a lot, the show was kind of implying for Jules she had like a connection there a little bit, because she really gave herself to that. I have to
like rewatch season 1.
Yeah, but she really gave herself to that character, thinking it was a real person, but it was just him, like kind of
eating shit.
But then he also kind of seems to have a little bit of a connection too. So there's like that dynamic.
And then I guess Maddie's gonna go through like she's gonna fuck that mom.
Yeah, that was the babysitting.
Or the mom wants to like.
Yeah, the mom wanted
because you got
wanted to experiment, I guess. Yeah, she grabbed her hand. Clearly, there was a vibe there. So I don't know. This show it's very interesting.
Maddie's just there.
Maddie's just there. But she has that CD. She's seen it, so it's very interesting to see. And then with things with Rue right now are pretty. I did like the scene with Ali and the mom. Like that was. He drops her off. He introduces and the mom. They had like a connection there. Yeah. And he is kind of like a father figure to her. So it makes sense for this maybe to start kind of happening. If they go that route, he's kind of like a father figure.
It was funny because like when he was leaving, he does that look. He's like,
I got your ass. Yeah. Because that was a good scene. That was I really like those moments
because
with
he's
Rue
trying
and
to
Ali.
show her that like
you can easily get,
Yeah. Because her plan is to like kill herself. That's like her whole thing. And he's trying to show her that you don't have to. Like it's like.
And he could have like just been like, she's doing this, but he was like, you see, do you really want to go through that again, or do you want to get? And that was his. So that was a really good scene. And then obviously him and the mom kind of had a bond. She said, he's handsome. Is that what she said? Handsome. Yeah. So.
Yeah, because the sister, that hasn't even shown her sister.
Yeah, the sister.
Or the mom, like, that much.
Yeah,
but I think maybe later on.
Now, it might start picking up now.
Because now the drugs and something's that happen.
So, I really like that scene a lot.
And the whole love triangle that she's going through with Jules and, is it Eric? That's his name?
I forgot his name. Andy?
Not Andy, man. From Toy Story.
Andy?
I think it was Eric.
We'll say Eric for now, but... The guy from the party.
The dude from the party.
Yeah, there's like something going on there.
Because that scene, I don't know if that was his mom or sister. People were trying to ask like
roommate, sister or something.
With that girl that he was sitting next to.
Yeah.
And he was kind of like, he's like, no, he's just a friend.
But he's clearly liking her. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, she likes hanging out with him. I don't think she's like liking him like that.
But I don't know.
But it's true what he said. Like they don't bring out the best in each other. Like she hangs out with him. All they do is do drugs. That's not what she's supposed to be doing. And he said it like maybe we don't bring out the best in each other.
She's fine with that.
And she's fine with that because that's what she wants for right now. So interesting. Yeah. Right now for her things are pretty simple. Like this is what she's going through. I do any scene with her and Ali. It steals. It's so good. They have a good chemistry on screen. And this guy that plays Ali is really good. Like that scene with the mom and him being like, because he could have told her and he didn't. And that was, I thought, like a really good scene. And let's see what happens. I'm really liking the Lexi character a lot. And Fez.
Yeah, I'm glad that she.
There's something going there. I like that Fez Lexi stuff. And I'm honestly, I really want to see what happens with the Nate and Cal storyline. And I feel like it's all going to just blow open. Could. I don't know. But that was rough because, now he knows. And he kind of confirmed it by going to Fez and being like, like I'm that guy. Because Fez was just told Nate when he was being a douche, like he just told him, like, just leave them alone,
Nah, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah. Because Nate, I think, he was blackmailing Jules with the news. Oh, if she said anything.
Yeah, and he kind of like what did he say? He told Fez at the store. that he called him like, "Oh, bro, aren't you like half retarded?"
Yeah, they
so,
had
like,
tension already.
So all that, like, he was just like,
but
he
was blackmailing. So clearly, Jules is not gonna say. I think she's just kind of moved past it.
I do want to rewatch season 1 again to really see like what.
Yeah, we can finish it in a few days before the next episode.
Yeah, I do want to rewatch it because that's playing like an important part.
Maybe we need that refreshment.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, because they do text a lot. They text for a while, and then we find out it's Nate. Yeah, maybe we'll rewatch it. Give us some, like really good episode though, and I think the ending was really good. It left me.
And the Fez and Lexi, that's a good. I saw it on Twitter. Everyone's like, every time they're on screen, it's a good chemistry.
And then the whole Cassie thing, I feel like Cassie is gonna do something.
She's
emotionally, and it's
dumb.
It's gonna.
Yeah, she's pretty dumb.
Because now, at first it was a one-time thing, but now they continued, so that only makes it worse.
She's gonna slip up. She's gonna make a mistake.
It's gonna make it worse. And he broke up with her. She ran away, and then I feel like that kind of shows their relationship. Like, she ran away, but I think knowing that he was gonna go after her, and she was on the roof.
Look at his like that.
And he was
line.
like, "You have no idea how much power you have." Yeah, women are powerful. Women are powerful. But that scene, he chases her up there, but she she goes up there. I thought she was gonna die. Luckily, she did it.
Something was gonna happen with the building.
Because Nate tends to, he's aggressive. Like I thought he was gonna snap.
Yeah, and Maddie just likes abusive relationships.
And yeah, we get some, her talking about that. Like, she doesn't know if she can,
like, what
be with like a sweet guy.
Yeah, like what was that other guy? The one that's with the other
Gregory or something.
Yeah, that couple, the one that they were bowling with.
Yes, Kat, I think. And she talked about like how she doesn't know if she can.
She likes, I guess, getting choked every once in a while.
I guess she likes like the toxicness of it. I guess like she doesn't know why. It's interesting. Oh, really solid episode. I feel like Nate as a character is gonna start changing a little bit.
Let's see.
I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. I think after getting his ass beat, and this thing with Cassie, I do think like what Rue said in the episode, like maybe if he dated Cassie from the beginning and not Maddie, Cassie would have brought out the better side of him as opposed to Maddie bringing out like that darker side of him. Like with Maddie, they were always arguing. It was like this more aggressive, darker side. Maybe Cassie would have brought out this other.
Wait, he made that other student confess that he was the one that hurt Maddie.
Oh yeah, he was a total terrible. Yeah. But like what Rue was saying in the voiceover, like maybe Cassie would have brought out like a lighter side in him or something, because he does have like a connection with Cassie. Clearly, he said it. So what could maybe happen is I think he starts switching after getting his ass beat. I think that kind of changed him.
He won't talk shit to Fez no more.
I think after that he maybe starts transitioning a little bit into becoming like a better better person, or trying to be.
I doubt it.
But hear me out. The whole thing with Cassie, right? Maybe he tries to clean up the mess with his dad or something. And I think with the thing with him and Cassie, I think that's maybe where he starts becoming a little bit better or starts improving. You know what I mean? I feel like after him getting beat up, something changed. I think. I don't know. Because even with Cassie, the way he apologized to her and everything, like, so he like clearly really likes her, but he wasn't like an asshole.
Yeah, Maddie, she's piecing.
But Maddie's
together.
Maddie's the
But you saw
the one that can blow everything open.
She's
piecing it together. Yeah.
She called Nate. Then she called Cassie.
And he knows that. He knows that with her, that's he won't be able to just do this.
You saw when Cassie you saw the little clips. They're so mad at just beating the shit out of like other girls.
Yeah, so she's obviously scared of that. But I do think Nate, he's gonna lean towards a better direction.
Maddie is the ticking time bomb.
Yeah,
that's gonna blow.
Yeah. That's gonna blow open, and then let's see. Interesting. That's what I think is gonna happen. At least with Nate, that's what I think is gonna happen. I think he's gonna start changing. Fuck that guy.
Fez needs to beat him up again.
Fez is a great character.
He's just like He's a cool drug dealer.
I'm willing to put like money on it. I think Nate's gonna change as a character, and he's gonna try to be a better person. There's hope for all of us. That's what Sydney Sweeney is. That's what Cassie does to a man. She makes him a better person, makes him whole, humbled. She humbles a man. You know, that scene. He's like, you have no idea how much power you have. That was like improvised. That's not even in the script. Nate, what are you saying? Shut the fuck up. Let me be. But yeah, guys. So that's our thoughts on Euphoria. What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments on Instagram. Anything, just share it with us. And we're excited for the next episode. Let's see what happens. We'll probably by next week. I think maybe just start rewatching the first season, get a refreshment.
And the whole film look is awesome.
I love the film. Yeah, it's gonna be the whole season. Yeah, the last episode we were not sure. I put the article up in the video saying it is gonna happen. It is gonna be the whole season, which is awesome. It looks great, shot really well.
And this guy does everything.
Yeah, he writer director. This is his.
Like he's directing it.
Yeah. And yeah, guys. So let us know what you thought of the show, of this episode. Next week we'll be talking more. We are gonna probably just refresh on the first season and be ready for next week as well. And thank you guys so much for watching and for listening. Feel free to like, subscribe. It helps us out. We really appreciate it. And until the next one.